Rock and roll is here to stay.
Life's too short to even care at all.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton, and welcome to WatchMojo.com. And today we're speaking with Young the Giant.
I'm losing my mind, losing control.
So how did Young the Giant first get together?
Young the Giant first started as like a joke band in high school. There was a local group that was getting some fame called The Color, and we looked up to them a lot because they were very different than most of the music in the local scene at the time. So we kind of made a band pretty much almost in jest of that band. And those guys had their own issues and never ended up doing anything. But we ended up kind of taking the torch, and as we kept on going, we realized that it was something that we were doing that was serious and people were enjoying it. Yeah, we started out as a high school band, and here we are.
Who did you guys all grow up listening to, and who do you find to be, your idols?
When I first started playing music, I was actually a guitarist, an acoustic guitarist, and I started writing folk songs. And Elliott Smith was a big influence of mine, Neil Young, Bob Dylan, just a strong folk tradition. When I originally tried out for the band, I wanted to be a guitarist, but they already said that they had two guitarists. They wanted me to be the singer, and it was a lot of old crooners, like Frank Sinatra, and then later on, Julian Casablancas from The Strokes took kind of that torch as a new age crooner. That really resonated with me.
If I could find a way to see this straight, I'd run away.
Then I started listening to The Doors a lot and Pink Floyd, and got some of that old school influence as well. And then later on, Tom York from Radiohead was one of my biggest influences. And now it's just kind of everything that we try and listen to everything.
Waiting for this cough syrup to come down.
Now, I would call you guys just a straight up rock band. And you don't see a lot of that today in the mainstream, I think. Why do you suppose that is?
There's always been a back and forth in the last 30 or 40 years between electronic music and then guitar music, and it kind of goes back and forth. And there's always times where people think, guitar music is dead, and then electronica comes back for 5 years, and then someone surprises you doing something completely different on the guitar. I like to think that we're kind of a modern rock band. We make some noises, produce some sounds and tones that I don't think a lot of people could imagine that could come from just a straight rock band. And that has a lot to do with, new vocal pedals and new effect pedals on guitar. So we're trying our hardest to revolutionize and do something a little bit different.
If I could find a way to see this straight, I'd run away to some fortune that I should have found.
I think that's all it really takes. I don't think people are losing ground on the rock music. I just think the musicians themselves are resorting to electronic instruments a lot more, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. And for the next record, we're going to experiment with that a little bit, but for the most part, we want to stay true to what we have because we feel like we did it right the first time.
One more spoon of cough syrup now. Whoa.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you.
One more spoon of cough syrup now. Whoa.